Hey everyone, it's Angela Irene with Aged Goodness. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to open a brand new box. This one is 17 pounds from Shopgoodwill.com. Miss is going to slice and dice for me today. And this box is kind of quiet, so don't know if it's lined or not. Well, that is interesting. What is that? Oh, green bubble wrap. Ooh, fancy. Ah, okay, well, it's not lined, but at least they put some bubble wrap in it so it wasn't scratching around. We'll get it started and we'll see what we have. All right, this box had a ton of bangles. I mean, a boatload. These are really lightweight, but I think these three together would make quite a moment there. I like those. And then we had this trio here. Love the colors. I think this would be great for spring. And these ones have a lot of nice clankability here. I like those. Of course, I think the Miss will probably end up with this one. I mean, that is just fun and fabulous, and she loves those colors. This one, is just really, I don't know, almost like a kid bracelet. It's really light, it's really thin. So, I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't have the pop. This wooden bracelet, look at that deep, rich color. Love that one. Okay, this one, clamper. It's a standard, not a name brand, but it's really pretty. A cute little bangle. I mean, what we didn't have was a lot of bangles, which was cool. This looks like, definitely kind of have that, almost, it's not really hammered, it's, but it's textured along with this ribbing. So it's really, that's a really nice one too. Somebody wanted $4 for this thing, and it is a clamper, but it is the cheapest plastic known to man, so I'm not real sure why they wanted $4. And a nice standard fashion. It's it has some weight to it, not too bad. I'm telling you, every box has to have one of these. It has to be a law. Also had some really nice stretch bracelets. Boy, this one is a nice tight stretch. I don't think anybody really wore it to death here. That black and silver combination, can't go wrong with that. This is gorgeous. Love that color. Again, with the stretch. Nice width. That one's really pretty. We have this one that says Nashville on it. It's just a, kind of a little inexpensive piece. This one has that great design. Has some nice clankability. Okay, look at the nice stretch. It still has part of a tag on it. So, but look at all of those great beads. Love that one too. We've seen these in a lot of different incantations. This one says Believe. It doesn't have the best condition, but somebody will still love that one. Love with the wooden closure, the nice neutral color beads. I mean, that'll go far. These are all plastic. Great color combinations here that you can make a lot of different looks with that whole group there. This is really cute. The piano and the clasp comes up. I mean, it's a nice little piece. It's different. I like different. We have the two. These were all together. So we had these two and this one that were all tied together. I think this one has some stretch issues going on here, so somebody could restring that or just tighten it up a little bit, and then these two go along with it. I mean, that is a nice color, nice combination right there. We had a few that were wooden, a nice big chunky plastic, for that little bigger, bolder look. These are glass pearls, nice stretch on that with the rhinestone rondelles. That is certainly a nice look. We have a beautiful glass piece. The clasp is showing a little wear, but I think, you know, you can easily switch that out and keep those beads together because that is gorgeous. So is this one. Look at the pop and fire of those AB rhinestones. Look at that. Gorgeous. This one too has almost like that faux opal look and then the faux diamond look. I mean that. This one is nice and heavy. This is very Brighton-esque. It is not marked, but it is gorgeous. It would go with nice Brighton pieces. This is plastic, but it's really cute with all of the cute little beads going on here. This one is certainly one of the larger presentations, and it has clankability, let me tell you. It has all the cross, the symbols, and the beautiful rhinestones, some enameling. So nice little piece here too. And then we ended up with the M initial for the tension bracelet. And I'm not sure, I mean, I guess you could engrave that part. I don't think the quality is quite there, but you know, I guess you could. And I don't know if this would be like a bourbon and bow ties bracelet or someone made this to look like that. But because it's not exactly even, I'm going to say someone made this. I don't think that's a commercial made piece right there. Let's work on some smalls. This is a really cute one. This pops off and there is a magnet underneath, so you can switch out, you know, like with these little buttons here. So how cute is that? Nice little piece of abalone. I mean, it is fashion, but it is still, you know, nice little cord. It's good to go. This one is marked LC. It has a dark, dark green stone, and then almost kind of like a shell or abalone in that too. And it's on a very nice little chain. And this one has the, you know, the fade from the kind of the gold, the chocolate, and then the black. It's nice and heavy, this little piece. And it looks like there's a little lobster claw and a nice little chain on that one as well. We have this trio. It has some nice enameling, and it looks like you could have put a stone in there, but they just did some silver wash in there to have it kind of, you know, mimic a stone in there. Has a nice big chain. Nice standard. You know, it's got some little bit of work in here, but overall just a really nice pendant. This one, however, I really, really enjoy. I love this periwinkle color and the nice cameo. It's on ribbon with some really cheesy beads. I just take all of this off and put it on a nice choker or a really nice long chain, but a lot of potential right there. And the rings, we had a few. This is a nice little multi-stone, you know, all faux, obviously, and it's adjustable. Same thing with a cute little enameled owl. How cute is that little face? Nice little fashion with that kind of, you know, acrylic rose. Little stretch with kind of the hammered look, and then the cute little rhinestone stations. Look at this teeny little one right here. Same thing with this one. Nice little rhinestones, really, really mini little ring, you know, to wear somewhere in the very front maybe, or for those with the tiny, tiny little fingers. A little duo here with the little rhinestones. This one is like one of those puzzle rings. You know, they're all hooked together. And this nice sturdy one with all the rhinestones says guess. We had 4 really nice pins. This silver tone and gold tone. And that is a nice bow. It's really, really elegant. I'm loving the music sign with all the rhinestones, and this one is also a pendant. So I like convertible pieces. This is a really cute little enamel piece. We've got this little gal with her little flared skirt and her umbrella. Love that. And then this is like a little shooting star, this tiny little thing. The rhinestones. Look at that little tiny pin. I mean, that adorable. Great little group here. We had a few really nice slides, dress clips. We have this one that has the nice faux pearl. This would be the monogrammed clip. And then we ended up with a really nice, really nice gold tone and rhinestone pendant. I have no idea what happened to the chain, but I'm sure we can find something. And then this would be either great for a slide or a pendant. Great little, you know, almost like an Art Deco kind of look to it. I did end up with a really nice gold tone faux diamond and faux pearl set, the matching earrings and the gorgeous little pendant and chain. And then we have a delicate chain and this teardropped CZ, also a really sweet little piece. And before we run off from the small and bracelet section, we have this really nice one with the green and clear rhinestones, nice fold over safety catch. That was really pretty. This one is, you know, they slide because they're kind of connected here, so it has a lot of movement and articulation. But with this size, I think this might be an anklet. And this one here, I think is one of the like boot jewelry where you wear this over top of your boot, you know, like an anklet. It's definitely too big for a bracelet. It's really kind of big for an anklet as well. But I do think it's for your boot. Really pretty with the faux turquoise and silver tone. And for the first time in a long time, we actually had watches. This one is by Coldwater Creek, and it's kind of like a clamper style. It has a definite interesting, you know, face going on there. This one is Bay Studios. Has some nice silver tone and white tone going on. Has kind of a, you know, kind of a more masculine look to that one. This one is by Rumors. Classic little face, you know, fold over, more of a bracelet. Cute piece too. This one is no name, just says made in China. Love the little face. You know, standard watch. And this one has the @ symbol, both on the front and the back, and it has the @ symbol, and then it says Wilshire. So it is a nice little watch too. The next two are by Vivani, Vivani. Nice clamper, classic styling. This one is very unique, that it's also a clamper, but it has that beautiful leaf design, also that Vivani. This one, which is kind of ironic, is Donna Vivian, but look how tiny. I mean, that is just, I mean, it opens, but wow, that is a tiny little piece. Then we ended up with a pretty inexpensive Geneva watch. You know, not a whole lot to write home about with that one. No name brand, but it's cute with the heart design and the little hearts on the band. It's more of a bracelet, obviously, but you know, it does have some scratching. I think it has some wearability left. And then this one by Izod. It is nice and heavy. It still has the plastic on the face. It still has the plastic on the back bezel here. A nice black band. This is a pretty spiffy looking watch. Well, let's move on to the earrings. Usually a box kind of has an identity. You know, they all kind of look similar. This box is all over the board, but that's a good thing. These are huge glass beaded earrings on nice big wires. We have kind of this green gold kind of cast, boho looking. These kind of look like upside down, I don't know what I'm speaking now, upside down wishbones. So unique. I've never seen anything like that. We had nice screwbacks. These are shell and seed. These are nice blue and gold enameling, well, blue enameling with a gold tone. And these are a beautiful clip-on. As are these, a shell with a pearl and rhinestones. these are just a very classic looking pair of clip-ons. I mean, gorgeous. And then, you know, we have really standard. You know, we have the silver tone. I mean, rhinestones, leaf, door knocker style. Then we have really big fashion, in your face, big and bold. We have whimsical. Look at how cute these flamingos are. Lightweight plastic. These would go very nice with that gold, that green cast gold tone, because these have it too. We have the pistons with rhinestones. How nice is that? These are pierced lion head door knockers. I mean, come on. Have not seen those. That is fabulous. Love those. Big and bold, chunky, acrylic, plastic, articulated. We have kind of like that Native American with the bear and the colored stones. I don't believe they're actual stones, but, you know, glass or acrylic. Tiny, hard to tell. And the feathers. This pair is by Sugar Fix. Has a little tiny clankability and certainly a lot of articulation. And my favorite pair by far are these. Let me take them out of the bag. I love these. We have this green and purple enameling. I don't know why, but they remind me of Scooby-Doo, you know, Velma and Daphne. Just these colors just scream 60s to me. I just love these. All right, we had some all over the board necklaces, and I really love this one. It has articulation. This has certainly like a David Yurman feel to it, with this twist, with the multi-tone, with the silver tone and the gold tone. You know, this has a lot of personality. I really, really thought that was a great piece. Okay, well, you know me. Here we go. This is a double strand of peach, gold tone, and AB colored, like an ivory glass. I mean, oh, come on. Look at the gorgeousness that is this piece. Okay, and then we ended up with this purple. Oh my word, and it's long as all get out. Look, look, look. It's still going. It's still going. And these are all this gorgeous, multifaceted purple glass with these tiny little spacers. Look at this color. If you didn't like this, you know, this configuration, look at all of the beautiful things you can make with these beads. Oh, I'm all about the glass beads. Okay, and then we ended up with I'm just going to bring it across double, but this is a single strand, black, hand-knotted glass pearls. We have the same thing in this beautiful ivory. So I believe these two may be a set. I mean, the torsade you could make with these two, just wearing them together, one double, one full length. I mean, all about that. And then, you know, we ended up with a little more on the fashion line of things. This set, or this necklace here, it has a little bit of articulation with these chains that hang down from different stations. The main focal point would be obviously these three. Nice purple rhinestones, you know, definitely on the fashion end of things. I mean, it's not overly heavy by any means, but, you know, it has a good look still. This one has some nice articulation here between the stations. This would be black enameling, gold tone, nice heavy chain. Would have thought it was marked. It's not. Here's the back. But it's a nice piece. I mean, it's fashion for sure, but nice piece. We have the acrylic beads and some great pieces of shell. I mean, this time of year, you've got the wooden beads as well. This would be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, now, if you are a gal who likes a bigger, bolder look, think this one may be for you. Look at all these rhinestones. We have this muted green. Like, I think it's trying to mimic maybe like jade with that kind of brown swirl going on. Fold over safety catch. Here's the back. I mean, it's very nicely constructed. It is a nice piece. Again, not marked, but they don't have to be marked. I know a lot of people like to know whether or not a piece is marked, so that's why I say. Okay, now this is just fun and funky. I love it, and the clankability is off the charts. I love this. These are, you know, like the kind of like melted glass look for you find a lot of times in those little bracelets, but this is done on a much larger, bolder scale with all of the stations. Here's the back. There's the articulation. There's the clankability. Okay, this one is just full-on fun. I mean, it's just fun. And this is more classic. I mean, it's certainly more beachy. We have these smaller beads. We have the little shells. We have the acrylic multifaceted. And then we have the blister pearl going on here. They're really nice. These are expensive. I didn't realize how expensive, you know, blister pearls were. So that's a nice little piece. If you're going, you know, vacation, cruise on a beach, yeah, take that. Take that one with you. All right, this one here, this has a lot of personality. We have the, you know, just a kind of basic rollover chain over here. And then we have the dyed shell with that great, fabulous green. And then the silver tone stations. I mean, this is a great looking piece. It has weight to it. It has character. It's just a nice piece all the way around. This one is plastic. Has, you know, the classic black. So if you didn't want to wear glass beads and have it be really, really heavy, this would be a great alternative to that. You know, that way it wouldn't really, you know, weigh you down and bother you a bunch if you were at a nice event, something like that. This is a fabulous piece here. Let's see if I can't get it in all its glory here. So we have this great kind of this bib mesh network going on here. And these icy blue little drops, multifaceted. They are acrylic, they're not glass. And I mean, that is, I mean, it's wider. It's a nice statement, but it's, you know, not so short that you'd have to wear it as an exact collar. And if you didn't, I mean, it does have this little extender here. And if you didn't want it quite so tight up against, you know, the neck, just add a little more extension to it. I mean, that's a piece. This one has a little less movement. It does have, you know, a little articulation between the pieces, a little clankability. It's certainly fashion, but it has a lot of bang for your buck. You know, it's not a lot of weight going on here, but I think you could get a lot of nice looks from that one. Same thing with this one. It is smaller stature, but that color, it just really pops. So I think, you know, you could really purpose that one for a lot of different looks. And then we have this one, which has this gorgeous, to me it's heavy. It has a lot of nice feel to it. It's certainly, it's a more well-made piece. I wouldn't say it has that brightened feel, but it does have a little of, you know, a little in that direction, but not exactly. But it has a great look. And these lavender looking pearls, that would go with a lot of pieces. This is a much smaller stature. We have triple strand with the chain and these great gold toned beads. They move around. So I think you're going to get a lot of sparkle factor without a lot of weight going on here. Then we had a few smaller stature necklaces. Looks like an artisan had made these with seed beads. That was really pretty. And this one has, I mean, really dainty little light pink, clear glass, very nice here too. This is just a chain with small pearls, but it is super long. So I think you could double that, make quite a little statement from this one. And then this one is a single strand, and then it goes to a double strand halfway down. And then it does not have a focal point. So the focal point would be on the sides here. We have a beautiful, nice, big, I think that's a dyed stone. And then these are acrylic plastic, and then you have that nice little flower. I mean, it's a great little design, beautiful colors for spring. Now, I haven't done any research on this one yet, but this beautiful articulated enameled necklace is by St. Thomas. And it has, you know, this cream color, the ivory, the black, and kind of this grayish blue. Beautifully made. I mean, very nicely made. And the nice thing about this one is that, look, the matching bracelet is here. Also, super heavy. That is a set and a half. We have this one. Long, long, long. It's coming all the way down. There we go. This one is by Roman. We have these fabulous, well, really the two colors. We've got this kind of that honey almost color, and then that chocolate. Well, really more of a beige in that chocolate. Love that one. Okay, this is by Express. Chunky, funky. You know, they tend to have that kind of a little edgier design. And this is no exception. It's just fun. And this one is the limited. Great spring colors with like these almost look like faux peridot and faux lapis. Great colors there. And then we have this one. This one is by Juicy Couture. Unfortunately, it is missing something. We've got a little lone jump ring here. So, but I mean, if you just took that off, the heart is nice and encrusted in rhinestones. I think that would be okay on its own. This gorgeous shell and probably freshwater pearl. This one does have the 925 closure, and it is a nice classic style. And this is where, you know, they cut the shells and then they kind of round them off, so it has a nice feel to it. And this little bracelet, ooh, this is by Mary Millsaps, and it is also marked 925. These have, because they are so sharp, I think these are crystal beads here. I mean, they've got an edge to them, I tell you what. That is one of my favorite pieces. I mean, just look at the sparkle here. But very, very nice piece here too. This trio is marked 18 karat gold plate. We have great rhinestones and that faux Tahitian looking pearl. Nice little chain. And then we have the matching lever back earrings. That is a really cute little set. This necklace is by NY, and so reminds me of the 70s, little disco action here with this bib. It's just a classic form too. Well, let's talk about the craft. All right, there's a lot of craft for a box that was deemed as all wearable jewelry. Yeah, okay. There was more broken in here than we usually see in a craft lot. And this one has extremely worn bangles. I mean, this was just a lot of junk. In the very bottom were some nice glass beads, though. They're nice white tubular beads. So, I mean, that was a nice find. But to have 7 pounds, 4 ounces of broken, worn, absolutely destroyed jewelry that was supposed to be worn, you know, wearable jewelry. Yeah, I wasn't so crazy about that. So in in that regard, Tennessee failed big time for us with how much was really not wearable for a lot that was wearable. So, but this is the craft. I'm sure my crafty folks are going to make amazing pieces from this. There's a lot to work with. And then we have 3 really dainty ones. This one is also marked 925 on the spring ring clasp. It has multifaceted micro beads. I mean, these are tiny little beads. Cute, cute, cute. This one has its tags. It says handmade in the USA. And it has Melania Clara. And they have really nice little blue beads. Kind of that turquoise look. And then we have that nice drop here with, you know, this cute little bead down here. So that's a really nice little piece too. And then we have one smaller stature necklace, and that would be this one. And this is by Monet. Let's see if I can't get that to turn around a little here. There we go. Classic, nice gold chain, very, very dainty little beads, and a little micro drop here. Very small stature for Monet, but it's a beautiful piece. Now this stunning piece, this would be Napier. Nice big chunky rope design with the black and ivory faux pearls. I mean, this is a looker. Definitely a looker. And the last 2 were quite the finds. Both are Alex and Ani. This one has Completely Blessed, and this one has Friend. It was quite a shock to find these in the box. All right, gang, that was the box. Let me down below how you think Tennessee did. Again, this box is from Tennessee. First one we've had in a long time. So let me know down below what you think of the box. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you very much for being here. Until next time, y'all, take care. We'll see you soon.